Hey, this is Fafa Pico. You're watching Talk DOOP with Ryan.
Welcome back to another video here on Talk DOOP with Ryan. Today, I'll be previewing the Philadelphia Union's match versus Sporting KC tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And so, they'll be taking on Sporting KC, who happen to have a loss this week, 2-1 against Independiente. No, I'm probably not pronouncing this right. Let's take a peek here. Independiente. I don't even know. Not a Spanish student. I happen to take German at school, so I have not been familiar with the Spanish language for quite a couple of years now. So German is my main language that I'm taking at school. Just in case you were curious of my backstory, if you happen to want to know some personal information, there you go. And so. The hot game in Panama over the week for Sporting KC. A lot of guys went to full 90, both last Sunday and this week, this midweek game. So a lot of guys played 180 minutes in a matter of like 4 days. So that's 180 minutes in tough environments such as LAFC and Panama. So hot, crazy fans, all that stuff. And in the past couple games, I've observed that Sporting KC have allowed a lot of goals coming from the outsides, from the wings. So their outside backs have been allowing guys to cut in and either square the ball for a cross and score, or just allowing the guy to cut in and shoot. Obviously, with the Union's new formation, we're not really having any wingers anymore. So it's the two guys up top, which I don't really love too much because we don't really have as many services coming into the box. It's more like the guys at the bottom of the diamond pushing up, but then they can't get back on defense enough, so they allow a good transition for the opposing team. So if we exploit the wings and maybe even change the formation for this game, I'd be kind of happy with that. But who knows? I don't see Jim Curtin changing the formation. That's something that he rarely ever does, and usually has to be influenced by someone else to do that. And they have no Jimmy Madronda, who is a pretty solid outside back for Sporting KC. Now for the Union front, they have, according to MLS.com, apparently McKenzie was supposed to be out with a concussion, but according to the Union's website, he should be good to go for this game and is eligible for making the 18, as well as Oliver Mabizo, who was not in the 18 last week, apparently due to an injury. Ray Gaddis played, and no offense to Ray Gaddis, nicest guy in the world, but I'm kind of sick of seeing him play for not for the Union, but I'm just kind of sick of seeing him out there. Too many turnovers, not good enough on offense, and on the flip side, I think Kai Wagner played a very good game considering, he did have some down spots, but I think he played very good. I personally like the way he got forward on offense, and I really did like the way he played. So Kai Wagner, you get this thumbs up. Congrats. Pat on the back as well. I really liked the way Kai Wagner played. The new Union signing, which I really didn't mention too much, retweet on Twitter, but I didn't really talk about him too much. Jamiro Montio, hopefully I'm saying that right. But, however, he is apparently, this is what the Union said on their website, which doesn't really tell you too much, but in quotation marks, finally, new signing, Jamiro Montio began training this week and will continue working toward his first MLS minutes over the coming weeks. Does that mean he's going to play this week, or does that mean he's going to play another weekend? That is not really clarified on the statement put out by the club, but I think they'll actually kind of need him for this game. He's more of a defensive-minded player based on what I've heard and what I've seen from him in highlight videos and stuff. He seems like more of a defensive-minded player, similar to Derek Jones. I think maybe if Jamiro's not ready for this game, then we'll go with Derek Jones for the bottom of the diamond, and then have Madunjan and Bedoya on the other sides. Ilsinho, according to this statement from the Union, took a knock in the Toronto FC game, and the Union stated on their website, after taking a knock in the opener against Toronto FC, Ilsinho's feeling no ill effects and is fully in contention for a spot for Sunday's 18. Again, saying that he is not, great I don't know. It's kind of hard to interpret what they mean by that. But Ilsinho is questionable, I guess. And then if McKenzie is not good to go, I don't know who's right, the Union or MLS.com. Who will step in? Jack Elliott or Aurelian Collin, I personally think. So then, just the guys to keep an eye out for on Sporting KC. Quick little rundown on those guys. Eric Hurtado, Kellen Rowe, guys who just kind of been out of the mix for their MLS teams are now with Sporting KC. So 2 offensive-minded players who will likely cause some havoc. Then their wingers, Johan Croizet and Daniel Shallowy, guys who score remarkable goals. Don't let them cut inside because they have insane curl on their shots, knuckleballs, insanely hard for the goalkeeper to stop. Gianluca Buzio, 15, 16 years old, insane that he's actually playing for a professional soccer team. I'm 14, sitting here making a video. He's out there, like freshman in high school, playing professional soccer with like grown men. So props to you. You get this fist bump. Congrats. Ilie Sanchez, another guy who is very dangerous, very good defender. He's a tank. That guy. He's very good, very fit. He's played the last 2 games, so perhaps he does have some tired legs, but who knows. Backline kind of took a blow this year due to the departure of Iko Para, but Matt Beasler, Tim Mealy are keeping it locked down with some good homegrowns mixed in. Jalen Lindsay. So yeah, definitely guys who been up through the academy, kind of like the Union. So overall, Sporting KC is a very good team. Hopefully we can exploit their weak spots in this game. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it through the whole video, leave a like. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Talk Doop with Ryan.
I'm Alejandro Bedoya, and you're watching Talk Doop with Ryan.
Doop.